welcome to OBTV, the place for news, reviews and the latest trends from the promotional merchandise industry. My name's Sarah Penn, I'm CEO of Outstanding Branding, and I'm here today at Merchandise World, which is our industry's premier trade show event. Very excited to be here, and I'm very excited to be with the man himself, Gordon Glenister, the Director General of the BPMA, the British Promotional Merchandise Association, the figurehead behind the show today. So firstly, Gigi, welcome.
Thank you.
Great to be speaking to you. Thank you for putting on this wonderful event. We're all having a great time. I wanted to find out a little bit more about what the BPMA is up to this year. I know you've recently launched a campaign called Bring Your Brand to Life. So can you start maybe by telling us a bit about that?
Yeah, so what you can see some of the backdrop pictures here where we've involved some of our suppliers using their products in a rather fun, quirky way. We're trying to encourage buyers and end users to think about not just merchandise as an afterthought, but an integral part of their marketing mix. And also creating a personality, because we have to remember that merchandise creates an enduring message. It's also very tactile in many instances. And particularly when buyers think about their campaign strategy, they should be thinking that it's useful and relevant. And that's by working with a professional promotional gift company makes a big difference.
Absolutely. And as you say, it is all about having a bit of fun with the merchandise as well. Gone are the days where it was just a pen or a mug. Not that there's anything wrong with pens and mugs, by the way, but now people are realising that we can do a lot more exciting things than just a one colour print on a pen. There's things like packaging, which is an up and coming trend. People are just getting a little bit more creative. So I think it's great that the BPMA are really getting behind that and encouraging people to think about what else they can do with their merchandise.
Well, interestingly enough, on you mentioned packaging. We've not long had Promotional Products Week, which is an annual campaign that the BPMA run. And packaging did play a big part of that. If you remember, we created and sent a box to all of our members with the word "Thank you for being a member" on the front of it. So when they were able to open it and see a very personalised thank you guide with a number of products that were personalised to that individual, I think it had a great impact. And certainly the feedback that we got was such.
Yeah, excellent. So what else do you think is coming up that's big and exciting in the world of promotional merchandise this year?
Well, I think we've seen a growth in technology products, anything to do that's surrounding the phone and the computer, but also more increasingly about security and data.
Yes.
I've noticed a real resurgence in the products that are over the camera on the computers, because we forget how easy it is to hack into somebody's camera. Now, so we've seen that, and iPhone chargers are just huge at the moment. In fact, charging stations. A lot of growth in environmental products as well.
Flip side of the coin.
We ran an education day recently that was very much targeting towards millennials. Millennials have a real strong sense of CSR. So they actually want to feel good about where the product has come from. And that's, I think, really important for organisations to convey that message on products.
Absolutely. So those are some of the big things that are coming up. But let's go back to basics. What's so good about promotional merchandise, and why should it be such a fundamental part of the marketing mix?
Well, let's just take a mug, for example. The average person drinks about 1,500 cups of tea and coffee a year.
Or a day, in my case.
A day, in your case, maybe. But if you think about that, this is a product that's in most instances on people's desks. You look at, if I was to ask some of your viewers if they could remember a really effective television campaign, remember a radio advert. We now even skip over the ads so often on television. Even emails, a lot of people delete spam emails more than ever. But actually a physical product that's in front of them day in, day out is a very powerful message. But I might also say that when I get asked, what's new, what's exciting, what's different, I also say don't let's forget the common popular products. So yes, pens, yes, mugs, and yes, bags. But you can do some amazing things with creative design on those things. And you've only got to see the choice, even at a show like this, is phenomenal.
And that's why it's so important, I think, to work with a a professional distributor that will actually be able to advise you based on their knowledge and their understanding, and having come to this fantastic show and seen all the latest techniques as well, because it's not just about new products, it's about new things that can be done. And we've seen some really exciting things already today.
And ironically, you mentioned needs. We did some research at Marketing Week Live last year, and we found the number one issue and point that marketeers have right now is they want promotional gift distributors to understand their needs.
Yeah.
Sometimes they don't want just the catalogue to be sent to them. They really want somebody to hold their hand and take them through what's possible, not just in terms of product, but also in terms of process. They want their brand to come to life, and that's why we're holding the campaign that we see here today, and that's why they should use professional promotional gift companies.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much for your time, Gordon. Pleasure as always. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you.